What's good? It's your boy Tag Money, and today I'm gonna show you the occultic authors or authors based upon occultism, and also including Hinduism and Buddhism as well, as I want to study their mysteries and their philosophy about meditation and yoga and stuff like that. And I downloaded the Amazon app. Finally, I did it. You know what I'm saying? First I was using the internet browser, but with the app is more better because, you know what I'm saying, I can click on the book and it won't show my address, my zip code or anything like that. But as you see, these are a list of authors that I'm, following on Amazon. And as you can tell, all these authors, majority of them speaks about spirituality, Babylonian religions, mystery religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, horror stories, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. And as you can see, these are the authors I follow. All of them don't have a lot of books out there, but when it really come down to it, what I'm saying, I might not go through all of them, to be exact, but I won't go through every single one of them. As you can see, if you want to follow these authors to it or want to get into the books that I'm finna get into with these authors that publish these books, that's what I'm finna start doing. So as you can see, I follow a lot of spiritual, occultic, witchcraft, all you can think of from these authors. So as you can see, I follow all of these guys. This guy is by, oh yeah, that's right, you can't see. I was pointing at George, that's the guy that teach you how to grow cannabis. And these are all the guys, that talks about spirituality, and I think he's talking about weed, but that's how on our yard. So these are all the authors. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I have to make a part two of this if I can remember, but I'm probably gonna add more. But let's see all the updates that they got right now. Yeah, saying why we meditate from Daniel Goleman, I think that's his name, released a new book. And also the Crab Mystic. This is a store, basically an Amazon store within the Amazon website. And, they're selling chakra crystals. I got my crystals already up already. I'm up here, was dedicating my time to my fallen angel wifey just now, and I was led to do this. So they got some amazing crystals and stuff. And this guy right here is amazing. I saw my ancient aliens. Evolution is wrong, the radical approach to origins and transformation of life. He's very knowledgeable, whole nine yards. They're trying to get me to follow someone. This is a Satanist book. I think this is a Satanist book. How to draw friends and sacrifice toxic people. Whole nine yards. I think it's a left-hand path book, but how to draw friends and sacrifice toxic people, black magic for glamour, influence, and letting go. Letting go. Radical regeneration. So these are all the new books. These basically all the new books, that these authors came out with. Suzanne, she was the first person I buy books, not first, but the book of chakras. She made that book. Probably click on that page, author page. Also I'm following Wiccas too, and people who create tarots and stuff. So, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So now let's get through these authors, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Thich Nhat Hanh was a Vietnamese Buddhist Zen master, poet, peace activist, and one of the most revered and influenced spiritual teachers in the world. You know what I'm saying? See, so he's a Buddhist. So if you're interested in his books, these are the books right here. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this and that, how to love, how to focus. It's all about meditation and stuff, and how to train your mind. I think too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker. I wonder when I think too much. I wonder too. So whole nine yards, and that's one thing about me, man. I'm a big thinker, but what I'm saying, this is the books right here. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. So if you're interested in this guy, you know what I'm saying, type his name on Amazon, put books at the end of his name, and you'll find him. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go to this Buddhist person. Pema, I can't pronounce that. It's an American Buddhist nun in a lineage calling. She is radiant resident teacher. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. When things fall apart, this is her. These are books how to meditate. The places that scares you. You know what I'm saying? Which is might be some serious stuff when it comes to the place that scares you. whole 9 yards, and these are the books right here that's about meditation and Buddhism and stuff like that. So this is one right here in the whole 9 yards. Now I'm gonna have to skip. Let's just click on her. It says Silver Raven Wolf, Pennsylvania, is a national recognized leader and elder of Wicca, and through her writings have been instrumental in guiding the future of one of the fastest growing faiths in America today. So Wicca is growing big, it's growing strong, you know what I'm saying? It's growing big. And the reason why I found a Wicca person, because, when it comes to me being hoodoo and stuff, and also creating this new form of Israelites within the left-hand path, Hebrew Israelites, they're not called Hebrew Israelites, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm finna get into the study and research of all these basically pagan religions, you know what I'm saying, secret societies, extraterrestrials, and transhumanism. When it comes to the metaverse, yeah, transhumanism. But, when it really come down to it, though, this is her books right here. You know what I'm saying? She all about the magic and the angels and protection and stuff. Oh, 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? She make amazing books right here. Amazing books. So if you want to give her a follow, give her a follow. Her name is Silver Raven Wolf. And, you know what I'm saying? Give her a follow, y'all. Pauline Hill. Let's see what he's about. Think and Grow Witch. Okay, this is the guy that inspired the what's it called? The Secret Law of Attraction documentary. And I think he inspired her because she had a book where it talks about Think and Grow Witch. And that's this gay way of learning about law of attraction. Like, he speak about the law of attraction and how win the devil, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Formula, self, confidence, Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? He's inspired to do that, you know what I'm saying? So, hold on, y'all. The next person, Autonomy of Spirit. Let's read this shit about Carl M. biography. Carolina is dedicated to creating educational programs in the field of human consciousness, spirituality, and mysticism, health, energy, energy medicine, and advanced in science of medical intuition. She established she made her own education. Okay, I can't even read all. Right now, it's hard for me to catch my breath. I've been up here smoking raw basil and stuff, and I'm trying to catch my breath as I'm reading this. But it's in my glass. It's already burned out, but I'm trying to catch my breath. But Autonomy of the Spirits, Scar Contracts. So she got books about everything that you can think of when it comes to her. Let me see, her being about spiritually mysticism and also healistic or energy medicine, all that stuff. So if you want to learn about energy work and mysticism and stuff like that, so you can buy her books. Like I said, all these authors that I'm following on Amazon, I'm not gonna buy all their books at 1 year. I'm not gonna do that because I'm running out of room. I already got hello books. But when it comes to the books that I'm finna read the most is the Thelema books, the Left Hand Path books. When it comes to Luciferianism and Satanism, and also by Babylonian religions, also the biblical tribes, Moabites and Edoms and all their gods, you know what I'm saying, being brought into form. So I'm mainly focusing on those books, also Law of Attraction books, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Now we're gonna go to Israel Regardie. Was the dad of the Golden Dawn. He was one of the greatest exponents of the Erectors of the 20th century. He was also an initiate of Aleister Crowley Order of the AA, and he was a 6th degree initiate of Crowley OTL. It was his aim to reverberate teachings and works. So he's an amazing guy, and as you can see, he speaks about the Golden Dawn. He speaks about what this is about. I'm trying to look close to it, but as you can see, he's all about ceremonial magic and secret society magic and stuff like that. So whenever they come down to it, though, He got, he's an inspired occultist. Like I said, I want to join AA and OTO sometime next year. I mean, I can't listen to what they say on the Reddit group page of that of the Lima, but I know that the Blazing Star Oasis will let me go to their mass and embrace their rituals and stuff and be blessed and the whole 9 yards. So that's one thing. But at the same time, I say I gotta make a pact with the Baphomet, and also I gotta work on my book that's about the left hand path. So there you have it. You know what I'm saying? Scott practiced magic actively for over 20 years. He was the author of more than 50 books covering both fiction and non-fiction subjects matter. 16 of his titles are published by Llewellyn Publication. So he's talked about Wicca and magic and instant herbs and stuff, whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? He passed from this life on March 28th, 1993, after a long illness. So he had an illness, y'all. He had an illness. I mean, I got an illness too. I don't know how long I'm going to live, especially when I push out all these things I'm finna push out within my books. But I'm going to be honest with you. I might not live that long once it comes to my philosophy being known in the world and what I'm trying to represent for the left-hand path and all that stuff. But as you can see, this is all his books right here. This is all his books. This is all his books. You know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. May he rest in the spirit realm or whatever. Or if he's reincarnated, you never know, man. But at the same time, though, man, that, at the same time, this guy, I'm going to get his books. I'm going to get most of his books, but not right now because the main books that I need to get for right now is books upon the left-hand path. So like that, now we're going to go to Suzanne herself, y'all. Suzanne herself. Dr. Suzanne Scum Guy had dedicated her life to helping people take command of their lives in highly effective, powerful, positive ways. She's the war-written bestseller, best-selling author of 20 books in English published by Simmons. The reason why I can't read the whole thing because the damn basil that I just smoked. Yeah, the smell is so strong I can't even catch my breath. I have the incense, but I have the sage burning too, but it been out though. But the basil's up here. You know what I'm saying? But here I got this book right here, Instant Healing. Got that with Miracle Prayer. When it comes to these books right here, Instant Healing, Miracle Prayer, I got that. I got the Ascension book. I got the Awakening Your Third Eye. I don't got the chakra. I don't got the chakra healing book though. You know what I'm saying? I got the power of auras, and also I got the power of chakras. So I got also Awakening Your Divine Intuition, and also I got Exploring Meditation. So I do got a lot of her books right here. Let's say right here, I got a lot of her books, and she's very knowledgeable because she followed behind a guru in India that gave her knowledge and everything that she needed to know about spirituality and helping with those who want to connect to their spirits. And also, she's very strongly, if you get the Miracle Prayer book, it would tell you that she is very connected to the spirits, like very connected to the spirits. So she's very connected to the spirits, and she's very dedicated with her craft and practice. And that's one thing I like about her, and that's one thing I support. So when it really comes down to it, though, y'all. Suzanne is an amazing author when it comes down to the philosophy and knowledge of basically Hindu philosophy when it comes to the spiritual doctrine that they use besides the caste system. But, that's how it goes. So that's Suzanne, y'all. And it's a meditation master teacher and artist from Libya. I can't pronounce this crap, man. I can't. Sorry if I can't read that good. That's why I need audible. When it comes to having books, I got Audible, but this guy right here, he's a meditation master teacher and an artist, and he's about Buddha and stuff, talking about Buddha and whole 9 yards, and talking about stuff like this. So meditation and action, crazy wisdom. So I'm definitely getting his books. Raymond Bucklet, that's his name. Remember, I came to the U.S. from England where I've written comedy scripts and was personal script writer for a popular British comedian. So, he's a comedian, but he got into magic. So, I haven't got his complete book of witchcraft yet. I didn't get that yet. And the book of spirit communication, I didn't get that. Whole 9 yards, this is what it's about, and this is what it means, whole 9 yards. But Raymond Buckland, I say he's about, the right-hand path of magic. I'm all about the left-hand path of magic based upon the books I read and books I'm going to read majority of the time. So let's go to this guy. Everett is one of the 20th century greatest spiritual teachers and autistic guides to timeless wisdom. He is recognized authority on the Indian spiritual classics. His translation of Bhagavad Gita, I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry. What the hell? Is the incense still burning? I can't even catch my breath, y'all. My nose is clogged up. But if you want to learn about Hinduism or their gods or their philosophy, this is the books you need to get. So you're right about that. The original goddess, what I'm saying? You got the Jesus, the white Jesus. But as you can see, these are all the things right here that talks about, what he's about and what he represents. So I'm definitely getting his books as well. How to meditate, how learning to love, all that stuff. So this is I think he's a guru, and used to be a guru, but he passed away in 1999, and his books will live on. That's why, when it comes to gurus, I would go say they talk to her or something, but really it's the books that's where it's at. Thanks to the Hebrew Israelites of the right, the black Hebrew Israelites being so serious with their scriptures and the King James Bible and all the books that they read about the history of themselves and put it out there. That's what I'm about, being the opposite side, whereas it's about your doctrine and not the Abrahamic doctrine that's forced upon people. You know what I'm saying? That's truly forced upon people. And when it comes to my new form of Hebrew Israelites that I'm finna create for the left hand path, that's what I'm finna put out there. I'm saying, just by going to Kindle Direct Publishing and publishing that book. I'm saying that's what it really comes down to. So that's him right there. Let's go to this guy. Curtis is regarded globally as one of the greatest thinkers and religious teachers of all time. He did not expound any philosophy, religion, but rather talk of the things that concerns all of us in our everyday lives, of the problems of living in modern society with its violence and corruption, of the individual search. Okay, I got stuck there, but as you can see, he's a Hindu. I don't mean that Hindu, but I think he used to be part of the Theosophical Society. The Theosophical Society, Theosophy, he's part of the Theosophy Society. I remember learning about him. And I think this is him, even though he looks very old, but when he was young, he gave out lectures about New Age spirituality. So I'm definitely getting his books and read them and studying them and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So I would go through all the list, but this basil is up here fucking up my breathing, even though I smoke it, but I still smell the smell, and it's hard for me to catch my breath. So I'm gonna make a part 2 of this to go through all these authors again. And I might go through the same one again. Also, I'm gonna click on the book too and show you what the book is about. But what I'm saying? And also, it's gonna be new for me too, because I'm gonna be the first one to learn about what the book is about. But as you can see, all these authors, they either talk about spiritualism, occultism, paganism, or basically horror stories or anything that matter. But I follow these authors because of what I believe in, what I have faith in, what I want to stick my mind in. So I want to get indoctrinated by these authors that I follow. When it comes to occultic spirituality, which I'm all about, and when it comes to me creating my new form of Hebrew Israelites, I got to read all these authors' books that speak about the opposite side of embracing yourself, really embracing Lucifer, but also embracing doing the opposite of what the Dakota Shem or people who are of Yahweh or Yahshua and stuff, people who are of them. I'm trying to do the opposite. What they speak against is what I'm trying to embrace and trying to push out there in this new form of Hebrew Israelites I'm trying to create. And that's one thing I'm trying to say in this particular video. But I am gonna come out with a part 2, y'all. I am gonna come out with a part 2. It's just at the basil. I smoke basil because I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm already done with cigarettes because I'm sick and tired of walking to the store and shit. Sick and tired of being a bit dependent on cigarettes. But I'm always gonna smoke cannabis. Cannabis is always gonna be my craft and magic when it comes to what I want to practice. But this your boy Ty Man. Finna sign off. That's what I want to say. So be on the lookout for my other videos, and also be on the lookout for a video like this again because I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. So this your boy Ty Man. I gotta shut this down because this basil is up here fucking up my breathing, and my throat is dry, so I need to get something to drink and stuff like that. So it's your boy, Money.